Welcome to Broken Tusk Rising, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition actual play in the Galarian campaign setting. We're playing through the Quest for the Frozen Flame adventure path.
I'm Jessica, and I'm playing Xankath, the halfling fighter.
This is Josh, and I'm playing Ivan, an orc fighter and former crusader.
I'm Ashley, and I play Aklep the druid, a former member of the Burning Mammoth.
I'm Pavel, and I'm playing Luukallo, the skeleton sorcerer.
Last time on Broken Tusk Rising, the scouts fled from a forest fire, floating, swimming, and rafting down a river until they landed at a fork in the river. They were immediately attacked by a demon known as a Roru, which they faced before. Not the specific one, but one like it, as well as 4 moose under its spell. But they managed to calm the moose and defeat the demon. Eventually, they set up camp and began resting to recover from the past day. The 4 moose continue to loiter nearby. As you rest, the forest to the northwest continues to burn into the night. You've planned to reconnoiter this hex tomorrow. This hex that you're currently in is plains with a river running through it. It splits into one stream heading east and another running southeast. The hex to the northeast is a forest. The hex to the southeast is swamp. And directly to your south are more plains with the cliff of stone topped by a yurt that you've seen before, although you can't see it from here. Is there anything you want to talk about or plan this evening before you start reconnoitering the next day?
No. Morale check. How is everybody doing?
Well, today was rough. I'm not gonna lie. It hurt a lot. Don't like the Roru guys. Fought one of those a while back. It was terrible. You didn't see the worst that it could do, because it can jump into creatures' skins and wear them. And that's bad.
That's horrifying.
That sounds wicked.
It's not great. Glad that guy's gone. Not really sure what to do about the moose. Just gonna kind of let them follow along for the moment, and we'll deal with them later, I suppose.
I think I recognize where we are, by the way. I think based on my kind of wandering around with that necromancer, I think we're getting pretty close to that town, to Luba. I think it's just to the east of us.
Oh.
That Tower of Stone, that cliff, as you continue thinking about that, you think you might have seen that before too, Lou.
Yeah. I think that the tower where the necromancer himself lives, I think that's on that cliff. So we're kind of right in between the two. Well, not right in between the two.
Luca sketches out what he remembers of the wanderings he did before he joined you all.
Okay, yeah, it looks like he came from that area where the cliff is with the yurt on top. He knows that somewhere to the east of that is that town Layuba, and he went sort of south and then west. I'll show you his path on the map here. So if here's where that cliff is, he went through what you've labeled the cart hex, and then he ended up somehow over here with the area where the necromancers fought the former crusaders, and continued west from there when his necromancer somehow lost control of him.
I am a druid.
It's true.
And there are things that I'm not supposed to do.
Right.
Or else I gotta atone or whatever.
Right.
Because I'm flame order, one of them is allowing unnatural fires to spread. But that was a natural fire created by someone. I don't know if unnatural fires means created by someone or like it is demonic fire.
Yeah, it's kind of in a gray area between the two, right? It was a pair of unnatural creatures, but spreading a natural fire using their unnatural abilities. So it's sort of a gray area between the two. You might want to play it safe with an atone ritual.
Okay. That is what Aklep will be doing.
Okay, it takes a day.
Okay.
It also consumes some rare incense and offerings worth 20 gold pieces times the target's level. And you are level 6, so that would be 120 gold pieces.
I don't have 120 gold pieces.
Right, so you're not going to be able to do this ritual right now, it looks like.
And why did druids need to spend so much gold?
Yeah, that's a little strange too, but you will need some other druid to help you perform this ritual. So what I'm going to say is you probably ought to perform this ritual. You probably ought to get a druid's help, but your actions weren't directly the cause and it wasn't an unnatural fire. So you don't necessarily need to do this right away, but you should probably do it when you get a chance.
Okay. I ever meet another druid.
Right. Anything else anybody needs to ask about or plan?
Lou, I'm not sure if we have asked you this before, or if not, it's, slipped my mind, possibly. What happened to your necromancer? Are they possibly still running around somewhere, or did they die?
Oh, no, I think you killed him.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Yes, I remember now. Thank you. Just, if we're going to run into them, I just wanted to make sure, they couldn't take control of you again or something. And okay, excellent.
I mean, it is a concern, but I think we ran into that other lady. I don't think she could control me. She just had that big, horrible undead moose thing.
Yes.
So I think we're safe.
Okay. I was mostly worried about your personal necromancer, but, we killed him. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, unless another necromancer finds him and raises him, I don't really know how that works.
Don't really know how that works. That's something to keep in mind, I suppose.
Okay. Anything else you want to discuss during the evening?
Which way are we planning to go? I mean, we got to reconnoiter, but which way are we thinking of going after this?
So we know the Ashen Tower is to our southwest. We know the town is somewhere to the east and a bit south. As far as we know, the necromancer lives in the tower and the dragon lives in town. Is that where its base is?
Or somewhere near the town, yes.
Looking into these hexes that are around us, can we tell anything? I mean, other than general, no.
Forest and swamp,
Okay.
No.
So I think it might be worth it to go back and deal with this tower before we continue on. I don't like the idea of them being behind us and then more of them being in front of us. Thoughts?
That's a good point.
You want to fight the necromancer?
I mean, I think we're going to have to at some point.
Yay.
Could we maybe just scout it out for now and then come back with the rest of the Crusaders? The whole siege situation?
I don't know that the Crusaders will want to leave their camp.
Lou makes a good point, though. We should scout the situation.
Agreed, scouting makes sense.
Maybe I can even sneak in, pretend like I'm still with them. There's a bunch of other skeletons roaming around. I can just, take off the cloak and just, do my thing.
That is, yes. You would fit in.
Ivan, do you have any thoughts on having the Crusaders come and assist us in fighting the Necromancer, or going to the Necromancer now?
I don't know. Are they so cowardly at this point they wouldn't even do that? Or what's their status?
I guess they are trying to lay low because they don't want to attract the dragon's attention. And you know that if you were to lead an army of crusaders over to this cliff with the yurt on top of it, that would almost certainly attract attention. But if you managed to get there with an army, you'd probably just steamroll whatever's there.
If we were to take care of dragon, then maybe they would come. But as a great voice said, big army equals dragon equals bad.
Yes, I certainly don't want to fight the Necromancer and the dragon at the same time, so we'll check here, and then we can go back and look around there and see what we think and decide from there. How's that sound?
Why don't we scout the surrounding hex and then go take care of Necromancer ourselves?
Yeah, we can try.
Agreed.
You are so strong, Xankath. You can destroy anything.
I mean, I just nearly died yesterday or earlier today, but sure. Yes, anything.
This is small problem. Besides, look at Lou. Sometimes that brings out the best in us.
I don't think we could take Lou as the rule, more as the exception.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry, Lou. You are so exceptional.
Lou grins.
Lou always grins.
You're always grinning.
That's true. It's very hard to tell.
Are you guys doing a campfire?
I don't think we should.
Can we just see by the light of the burning forest behind us?
Yeah. Yeah, you are all soggy, but maybe you don't want to attract more attention.
Well, it's pretty warm in the valley,
Yeah,
right?
it's comfortable.
Yeah, I'd say no.
All right, well, you rest through the night, and that evening, during Ivan's watch. Ivan, make a perception check.
18.
So, Ivan, you are keeping watch, and the moose are asleep, your party is asleep, and as you're watching, you're looking out into the dark. You have dark vision, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, so you see a group of humanoids are stalking up to your campsite.
Oh, nice. New friends. We sound the alarm, whatever our alarm system is. If we have a silent nudging worked out, fine. If the alarm is Ivan yelling, that's what he does.
Okay, well, what is the system? You tell me.
I mean, it depends on who created the system. If Xankath created the system, then it's quiet nudging.
Okay.
If anybody else created the system, it's probably yelling.
I think Xankath, being the leader, would have created the system.
I think that makes the most sense. So you begin nudging your party members, and they stir awake. And you all wake up to find that there are 13 humans gathered around your campsite with bows drawn. They're not pointing the arrows directly at you, but they're ready to.
13?
13 humans around your campfire. Well, I guess you don't have a campfire. 13 humans around your camp.
What jerks.
And they're all just standing there. You're all ready and awake and alert.
We could have had a fire if they were going to find us anyway.
Right?
Well, other things might have found you with a fire. But
Oh, boy.
there are these humans standing here, and one of them steps forward. It's a man. He's dressed in what you would gather as Sutaki clothing. He's got leather skins, and let's see, how is he armed? Let's see, do they have that information? Let me look this up. Hold on just a moment.
They don't have information on how he's armed. Guys, this is not a fight.
All right, so this man is armed with a bow, and he has a spear across his back. And he is not pointing anything at you. He's sort of got his hands free. And he gestures at, let's see, I guess he'd point at Aklep. Aklep is the most sort of Sutaki-looking of your group. And he says, "You, who are you? What are you doing here?"
By the way, for what's worth, Lou is just laying on the ground doing his best dead skeleton impression.
Okay. Because that's what they do. They carry a dead skeleton around with them and they just lay it down at night.
Yeah, it's not weird. Why are you acting
weird.
like it's weird?
I am Aklep, and these are my friends. And we are resting for the night.
Aklep, I am Fenok. Why are you here?
We are trying to find a way out of the valley.
Just you? Are there others?
Myself and my friends.
He narrows his eyes. Again, I am Fenok of the Sutaki. I come from Layuba. I have not seen you or your friends before. And why do you have 4 moose with you?
The moose were with the demon.
As soon as you say that, all of them look at each other and sort of begin mumbling. The demon? Are you with the demon? We hunt the demon.
No, the demon is gone, but the moose remain. The Raru?
The Roru, yes. We hunt the demon.
Yes, the Raru is gone.
You have defeated the Roru.
Yes, we have.
Prove it.
These are his moose.
That checks out.
They all sort of shrug and nod. All right. Okay. So, if you kill the demon, then perhaps you are a friend.
Pleasure to meet you, Fenok. From Laibu.
Layuba.
Yep, Layuba.
We also hunt the Roru. It has afflicted some of our animals. We've chased it here. You kill it first. It's most impressive. So, who are your people?
Aklep will allow the other 2 to introduce themselves. Unless Lou wants to sit up. I don't know how we're going to hide Lou, so I think probably Lou also.
Lou is going to just continue laying there. He's hoping it's dark enough that they're just going to think he's maybe a pile of supplies. Because he knows what kind of reception he's going to get from these people, and he does not want to do it when there's 13 of them and 4 of us.
Sure.
Okay. So he'll look to Xankath first to introduce herself.
Greetings, I am Xankath.
Yes, Xankath. I am Fenok. I hunt demons.
We do as well, not all the time, but, as we find them, we do tend to fight and kill them.
I hunt them all the time.
It's a noble pursuit.
We have noticed quite a few demons on our trek through this valley.
Yes. They infest the north side of the valley.
This is,
And he motions to Ivan.
Yes, big one. You are orc?
Yes, I am Ivan. Ivan. Yes, I also like hunting demons. It is very fun. You should come with us to do this more.
Join you for demon hunting?
Yes. Right, guys?
Ivan, I'm going to let you make a society check.
I know all about society stuff. So good at this. 20, but I'm untrained.
Okay, so with your background, you recognize this man is a demon hunter. That's his profession. He has special abilities and feats designed for demon hunting. And you've seen people in the following sort of carry themselves the same way he does. And this man is not to be messed with. He knows what he's doing. And he nods at you. Yes, very impressive. You must frighten many a demon. Yes, we will consider joining you if you tell me who you are. Is it just you and the moose?
The moose are new members, I suppose. We are here in the valley with our people. They're further west.
How many? How many are you? This is important. How many are you?
Could I roll something to get a vibe for this guy?
Roll a vibe check.
Xankath, why are you telling the truth? I was lying on purpose.
Have you not noticed that Xankath generally tells the truth?
Roll a society check.
Okay.
But she has kept things back. When we met the Crusaders, she wasn't totally honest.
Yeah, that's true. She wasn't
I
forthcoming.
mean, she was honest about not being honest. Yeah.
18?
You're not exactly sure what the count is up to now, but you'd guess there's at least 100, maybe more than that.
Oh, sorry. I was asking for a vibe on this guy.
Oh, okay. In that case, make a perception check.
I mean, I'll still take the
Sure.
information on the following. 21.
Yeah, you think that this guy is nervous about finding people he's never seen or heard of here before, and he's not sure who you're with. He doesn't seem hostile. He doesn't seem to have any ill will toward you, but he is extremely interested in whether you're part of a larger group and how large that group would be. He doesn't seem to have any immediate ill will toward you.
Okay.
You'd guess the following is at least 100, maybe more like 120 to 150 people at this point.
That's not including the Crusaders, right?
Including the Crusaders. Including the Crusaders.
Okay.
It's gotten quite big. And that's not including animals. I'm talking people.
There are a number of us. As of now, I don't know you. I would prefer to keep that information close to hand until trust can be established.
I am impressed that you killed the demon, but I am not impressed that you will not tell me of your group. Very well.
Are you Sarkorians?
Are we Sarkorians?
Aklep essentially just wants to know if they worship the dragon.
You found some holy symbols of Venexus the dragon before. You don't see anything here. You don't see them wearing anything that relates to the dragon, but they did say that they're from Lyuba. Then again, you know that
So was
the other group that you encountered, although they were sort of fleeing.
Venok. Do you know an Todanu?
He looks sort of stunned for a moment. Todanu? Yes, I knew Todanu.
That is the last Sotaki we met.
Do you know Aokoe? Do you know Dini? Have you seen them?
Yes.
Are they safe?
Yes.
And they are with your people of some size.
Are they with our people? Do they stay with them?
You know that Aokoe did not. Tadanu and Dini did.
Well, Tudanu and Dini are.
And they are safe there.
Yes, very safe.
Hmm.
Are you also fleeing Layuba?
No. We have this goal. We must kill the demon. We must hunt more demons to keep the valley safe. We are allowed to do this. Do you know of the blood owls?
No, definitely not.
Then forget that I have said anything. Here, you will be safe in this area. And I give you this gift. And he pulls from his pack. It is a gemstone, a cabochon, I think. He gives you this thing. And he points to your shield, Ivan. And he says, put this on your shield.
Okay. What does it do?
You'll see. So this is an item. You can check it later. But basically he says that this is a consumable. And it's called a swift block cabochon.
This sounds like a French word.
It is definitely a French word.
I cannot type French.
Cabochon.
Yep, I spelled that wrong.
I know that word from Dwarf Fortress.
Oh, okay. Cabochon. All right, well, it's a type of gem. It allows you to use the shield block reaction even if you don't have your shield raised. And in fact, even if you don't even have that reaction available to you, like if you had a shield and you weren't a fighter, you could still use a shield block reaction one time and then it's consumed. Also, increase the shield's hardness by 5 against that triggering attack.
But it has to be mounted on a shield.
Yeah, it has to be mounted on a shield. It's like a one-time free shield block that doesn't use a reaction. So you could conceivably, for example, shield block twice in one round if you needed to. Or shield block even if you didn't raise your shield.
It'll be a bad day when I gotta use it.
Yeah.
The day might come, this will be useful.
I hope you are safe. I hope your people keep Dini safe.
I'm sure they're being very careful. They are being very careful. That's why they're staying hidden. There's so many forces here that we are not familiar with and cannot trust, not to mention the dragon itself.
Do you plan to take this valley?
Mostly we plan to get through the valley, but
If you defeat the dragon, we will join you.
very well. We'll keep that in mind. Obviously, this northern part of the valley is infested with demons. Have you seen any evidence of where they might be coming from, or are they just there?
The north side of the valley is cursed with the passage of I have heard a demon man walked through.
It's what I have heard as well.
The demons seem to appear. We do not know how they arrive. We defeat them and then more appear. But the more we defeat, the longer they stay away. You have helped us.
We're happy to do so.
And he looks at the others and says, you will rest now. No one will disturb you tonight.
Thank you.
And he nods at the others, and they all just sort of melt back into the darkness. Ivan, you can see them walking away, but some of them take up positions sort of away from your camp, like they're watching the area.
We can have good naps. No more watches. They're doing it for us. Good job. I like those guys. They're cool.
And the rest of the night passes peacefully. You don't see them again. They don't seem interested in further conversation. And in the morning, you don't see them there. You see a few footprints around, but they're gone.
Okay.
This day, on the 11th, you're going to reconnoiter the hex that had the Roru. Now, you don't really find much of interest here, except that the ground is getting kind of spongy. It seems to be sort of soaking up a lot of the river water as the river heads in the direction of the swamp to the southeast. And of course, there is a forest to the northeast. But you don't find anything else exciting, except for you find a campsite, presumably left by those Sutaki that you just talked to. They haven't left much, just a little campfire that they've put out. Other than that, you don't see anything there. Okay, so that is that day. You want to head southwest toward the Ashen Tower now?
Right? Go and reconnoiter it?
Yeah, let's do some recon.
All right.
Okay.
Although Lou is going to ask a question as we walk.
What did he mean by being permitted? Does that mean being permitted by the dragon?
I don't know.
I don't like that. I don't like that he needs permission to hunt demons. That feels weird. It's like needing permission to, I don't know, wash the dishes.
Agreed. It is interesting then if it is the dragon, that the dragon is permitting them to fight the demons. So no love lost there.
Maybe it is that you need to do certain things when you kill demons here. You know, if you wash dishes and you put in dishwasher just wrong way, you could make a wife very angry, even though your way is just fine.
Better, some would even say.
Yes.
It's probably not just fine, though.
Ooh, the party's about to split.
Yes. So who cares if it is still dirty? It has been heated up so much, bacteria must be dead.
I don't think it works that way, Ivan.
My wife does not listen to podcasts. I am safe here. This is a safe place.
But no one wants to eat off of a plate with dried food on it.
I love leftovers, no matter the source.
It's just twice
Fighting
big.
for your wife right now.
It is still delicious.
What you need is an autoclave. So, you enter this plains hex where you've seen from a distance this tower of stone emerging from the plains. And from this direction, as you approach it, you can see that its eastern side has a gentler slope. It would be easier to climb up its eastern side, although it would take a while. You'd have to climb up its eastern slope, and you would be within view of its peak as you do so. Whereas on the western side, it has that steep cliff. And I think you also saw, didn't Xankath look at it with her spyglass?
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think you also saw that there's like a cave opening at the bottom of the cliff.
Oh, well, I don't think I did see that, but I'll take it now.
As you're approaching, you're sort of scouting the area. On this first day, you're just sort of approaching the area, but on the next day, on the 13th, you begin reconnoitering the hex. And looking at this tower from a distance, you do see that there is a cave at the bottom on the western side, where that steep cliff face is. There's a cave entrance, so there's a way in there. And then on the top, there is a palisade of sharpened, large stakes is maybe too trivial a word. They're more like logs, sharpened logs. And with your spyglass, you can see large humanoid figures tramping around the top of the pillar of stone.
Do they seem undead?
Make a perception check.
Is it palisade of logs? Are you saying that's on top of the tower or it's on top of the cliff?
There's no tower in the conventional sense. There's no stone structure that someone's built, right? The tower is this projection of stone. That's what they're calling it.
Oh, I see. Got it.
So there's this projection of stone that they're calling the Ashen Tower. The locals call it the Ashen Tower. And on top of it is a palisade of sharpened logs. And you see some large humanoid figures walking around it. And what did you roll?
17.
Yeah, you can't quite be sure from this distance. They maybe move a little unnaturally, but that just might mean they're not, regular humanoids.
Yeah. Well, the giants that we saw, or the big creatures, I can't remember if they were actual giants, but the ones with the cart.
Right.
Those were undead,
Those
right?
are undead.
Okay.
So you need to decide, if you're going to approach this thing, how you want to approach it.
How much would Lou remember about the tower? Would he know if the cave entrance goes anywhere? Would he know the best method of approach?
Your memories are fuzzy because you didn't have independence at the time, but you remember that you can go into the bottom and there's a way to get up to the top from the inside, or you could go up to the top and go down to the bottom through the inside. You're pretty sure the place is well guarded. I guess, what's a kind of check you could make?
Make it out to Ivan. That's I. Me.
No one uses those kinds of checks anymore.
Oof, I don't really have, I don't have any kind of society or lore stuff.
Ivan, if you have some kind of military skill, if you were trying to think about the best approach, if you wanted to try to roll something.
Ivan knows demon lore, which is not really
That's not going to help, I'm afraid.
His best military skill is nothing.
Nothing.
Could I do a society to try to get an idea of how this group works from the outside?
Yeah, you can do a society check if you want.
Okay. 17. Consistent.
All right, so I'm only going to give you some information. You're pretty sure that large deliveries must go through that cave on the bottom.
Okay.
Because getting it up to the top would be really difficult, even on that gentler slope on the eastern side. So, like, carts loaded with sickly elk probably go in that cave entrance at the bottom, for example.
Yeah.
Approaching the top would probably be difficult without being seen, unless you were to do it at night, maybe. But it is possible. You could also scale the cliff, the steep cliff, probably without being seen, but it looks like it would be really difficult. It's 100 feet high.
Climb checks, climb checks, climb checks.
No.
You'd have to make 20 climb checks.
Oh, Lord.
Easy.
But Ivan is some sort of expert, and I have that ladder now.
I don't know how much that ladder's going to do for us for 100 feet.
It'll boost us 40 feet up.
Yeah.
You know what I could do? I could boost us 40 feet up, then hang on to the cliffside, then cast it again. We're practically there.
Yeah, you could do that.
That is an option. Anyway.
I love climbing so much, I don't understand why people have problem with it. You just keep going up.
Well, Ivan, not all of us have your muscles.
You just,
Just keep climbing, just keep climbing.
1 foot at a time, yes.
Any decisions about what you want to do?
I think the cave is probably our best option.
Yes, the cave.
Okay. You want to approach the cave. All right. Do you want to do this in the day or at night?
I think definitely at night.
I'm going to agree with night.
Okay.
How many of us can see in the dark?
I have what's the
Low light vision.
low light vision? Thank you.
I am quite night blinded.
Okay.
My ancestors used to live underground. We would do battle against short men with big beards. And we would always win every time.
Sometimes we wondered why we bothered. All right, so you approach this tower, this pillar of stone, from the western side. You can see the cave opening at the bottom, and you can see firelight dancing inside. It looks like it's pretty well lit. There are torches inside. What's your plan? Do you want to have somebody sneak up? Do you want to just approach as a group? What do you want to do?
Yeah, no, Xankath is going to take this one.
Right. Might as well take advantage, yeah.
And because my rolls have been phenomenal today, sneak up by herself.
Okay. So you're going to stealth forward?
Yes.
All right, well, give me a stealth roll.
24. Okay,
All right.
that's better. It's still not great. That's actually only a 10 that I rolled, but okay.
But your stealth is so good that even a 10 gives you a 24.
Yes.
All right, so Xankath, I'm going to move you onto the map here.
Okay.
I'm going to start you as far away from this opening as you can be. Okay, Xankath, you are on the map. A natural cave has been enlarged to form a space. From where you can see, you can't exactly see all of its dimensions, but you can at least see that it's about 80 feet long, north to south, and 90 feet wide, west to east. The ceiling is around 20 feet high. Well-made wooden pens along the south wall contain obviously sickly animals. Animals included here are 2 elk, 2 moose, 2 grizzly bears, 1 lagopher, 1 hyenodon, and 1 longhorned bison. They're all trapped here, barely capable of moving. They're packed into these cages so tightly. And by the way, those 4 moose are still following the rest of you. They're not going to fight. They're just following you around.
Yeah, I have some control over them, right?
Sure.
I could tell them to stay back.
That's right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you use your team animal feed on them. You can somewhat direct them. There are also pens to the north, and they appear empty. And just north of them, against the wall, I'll ping it on the map here, is a ladder made of bones that leads to an opening in the ceiling. To the far east of the cave, there's a wooden platform connected to ropes and a winch. It must be some kind of lift. It sort of goes up into the darkness of the ceiling.
Okay. What about to the left? I can make out something over here, but I can't.
Yep. You want to move a little bit and see what else you can see?
Yeah.
All right. So you move a little bit more. So you can see several different figures standing around here. I'm going to label what each of these are.
Okay.
So this is a skeletal woolly rhinoceros that you saw dragging the cart. So is this. And it is standing there motionless, like it just isn't thinking or doing anything. It's just standing there.
Mm-hmm.
This is a skeletal horse. You saw one of those with a human on its back, right? So those are standing there as well, motionless. You can see there is a human. I've just pinged that in the map as well, standing near the ladder to the north. Looks like he's standing guard.
Yep.
And then you can also see there's another human. Looks like some kind of warrior. And he looks like he's sort of inspecting the place. And he walks past what are some undead. This is a giant zombie. It looks like one of those crusaders that you saw earlier, those undead crusaders that is sort of expanded and is barely fitting inside its armor now. Its body has somehow grown outward so that it's sort of bursting through its clothing and armor. There's another one here.
Mm-hmm.
And then that is an enormous skeleton standing next to a winch that operates this lift.
Can I tell? Is it just a big skeleton, or can I tell what kind of?
Just a huge skeleton. A hulking skeleton.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
And this here is obviously one of the necromancers. You've seen them before.
Mm-hmm.
And this necromancer appears to be taking notes on a scroll as he's looking over these undead and the animals in the room. And this warrior standing behind him sort of paces around, is sort of accompanying the necromancer, looking kind of bored. But there's a lot in here. Most of it seems to be sort of off, so to speak. Just like not doing anything. Turned off, not operating. These undead are just standing here immobile. And this necromancer is taking notes on a scroll as he's looking them over. And the animals are all sickly and not doing well. They're not really moving much because they can't. There's not even much room to move.
I'm going to sneak back to the group.
Okay.
And report what I've seen.
How do you describe the scene?
There's a lot. I don't think it would be easy for us. I think our best option would be to try to draw them out, but I'm not sure how successful that would be. There's 2 big woolly rhinos, skeletons, 2 skeletal horses, 2 humans, and a necromancer, a very big skeleton, and a couple of zombie crusader creatures. So it would not be an easy fight if we took it.
Is there anything flammable inside? Can we just set the place ablaze?
The pens are made of wood and bone. Parts of them might be flammable. The lift is made of wood.
There's not like straw all over the floor?
No.
No convenient piles of rags next to gas cans?
Grifka really likes the suggestion.
There's a pile of barrels that are painted red in one corner.
Oh, convenience.
Nice.
No.
Those are for Grifka.
Oil barrel.
Sadly, no. No explosive barrels, no piles of straw all over the floor. There is some straw on the floor of the cages, the pens for the animals. But unless you wanted to catch all the animals on fire, that's not going to help you.
Perhaps we can set up ambush outside. We know their path and their operations.
Well, I think the best thing to do would be to get the necromancer out of the cave so that hopefully they cannot control the many undead creatures.
Yes.
What if we wait for them to leave on another animal run, and then we sneak in while they're out and about?
We could do that, but we don't know how long it will be before they leave. We don't know if that one will leave and there will not be a necromancer left behind. I think there's too many variables for that.
Less necromancer, always better.
Absolutely.
Or I pretend I'm bringing in the moose. But then, we still have to fight them. We'll surprise them, but maybe not that much.
I had actually thought of using you, Lou, for something like this. Perhaps we could also use the moose. You draw them out and tell them that you found some moose, but you can't control them and need their assistance. I do worry that they would bring skeletons and the zombies with them. And I think our advantage is having them in the cave. You know, we can set up a point where they can't surround us as easily as they could just out on the plain.
Don't let the moose be taken.
We would protect the mooses.
Is there a point inside that could be choke point, and Aklep could fireball lots times?
Xankath sketches a layout of the cave because we didn't see the map.
Yes. Draw a map.
I'm going to put you all sort of on the edge here so you can see.
Draw us detailed map with measurements. Precise.
Oh.
Aklep can fireball one time without taking his rest.
Oh, look at this. They're all grouped up a bunch.
Ooh.
Yes,
There's light effects too.
that is very cool. I think we should come back with mini fireballs and just fireball the place like crazy.
I would like to free the creatures, but that's obviously not the main objective.
Oh boy.
Large skeleton.
So these creatures here are all in cages.
Oh, and they're alive and that thing is cute. What
It's
is
a
this
lagafer.
thing? Oh no.
That's a little lagafer.
We
Yeah.
can't fireball a lagafer. Oh no.
Wait, aren't the lagafers are they the ones that are famously covered in some sort of explosive oil?
Yes.
Oh.
Plan is working even better now. Fireball lagafer.
No.
You must do it.
I mean, it might be more of a mercy situation, you know? I don't think there's anything good that's going to happen to these animals if we leave them there.
They're not doing well.
Everything is in fantastic fireball formation.
I still like the idea of letting them leave and then coming in when they're all out of there. I mean, the giant skeleton will probably still be there. It looks like it just has, one job.
Yes, but can you guarantee they'll leave and others won't show up? Come down from the top?
No, but at least there'll be fewer reinforcements.
How do we know they're not out now? Could I see a big cart in there?
Ooh, good question.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, there is supposed to be a big cart in here. It's not on the map.
Okay.
There's a big cart here.
Okay. Oh, they're definitely there because the cart's there, for sure. Definitely. Just like I told you.
Xankath, you should probably take art class. Your drawing of cart is totally crap.
Hey.
It is like a child drew it.
Well, I've had other things going on, Ivan.
Xankath, do you think you can sneak in and just set animals free causing chaos?
Yeah.
They're right there. I could probably get a couple of them out, but the animals are also very sickly, and I'm not sure how much they would be able to do.
Okay.
What if we lure them out with a moose? Just kind of parade them right past the cave opening.
I mean, yes, but I worry because the ideal there would be that they would leave and not bring the zombie creatures, skeletal, undead creatures with them. But if they do, we're just fighting all of them in a less advantageous position.
That's a good point.
Perhaps you can sabotage cart to make it break once it is in heavy use, so that way it is abandoned out in the field.
Sure, but that still feels like a rather long term.
Yes, some battles must be waged over weeks.
Do we want to do that? I can sneak in, try to sabotage this thing, and we can come back later, maybe?
I don't know.
I mean, if we're going to let them leave, I think we should make sure the cart is functional so they can actually get away from the cave. Otherwise, what if they break down right outside? That's even worse. Unless you could do a delayed fire spell that goes off after 8 hours or something.
No.
Aklep likes their fire immediate and in close vicinity.
8-hour delay on fire sounds like a way to burn down a forest.
And we've already done that.
Not us.
Mike,
Yes.
what do I think the likelihood of us getting in a fight in this cave, others in the top of the tower hearing it and coming to reinforce? What do I think the likelihood of that is?
Let's see here. Maybe make let's see, what kind of check could that be? Make a crafting check. Underworld. That's not underground. That's underworld. Yeah, make a crafting check.
Okay. 17. I'm consistent.
Hard to say. I mean, on the one hand, there's this big opening, so if you were to throw a fireball in there, someone 100 feet higher up on top of this mound of rock would probably hear it. On the other hand, if there was just mundane combat taking place inside this cave,
Probably fine.
it'd probably be okay, but you don't know how accessible it is from other nearby areas. I mean, I guess I'll mention one other thing that Xankath saw, and you didn't ask about it, but I'm going to point it out.
Is that tunnel going north?
Yeah, there's this tunnel here. Right here, there is like a leather curtain.
Okay.
And there's a tunnel going north, and there's some light behind it. Maybe there's people back there, maybe there aren't. You don't know.
Yeah.
But a fight in here would probably, as long as it didn't involve explosions, only attract people from relatively close by. You don't think anybody on top of this mound would hear a conventional fight.
Okay. What if we spent a day watching and seeing what they do?
Yes.
I like that idea.
Quick question. Are there any bones scattered around on the floor anywhere?
You don't see bones. Looks like they mostly use bones to help create these enclosures that they've got. You don't see any other bones scattered around.
Darn. I was hoping Luke could just like plop himself down and just watch in his collapsed bone form.
Alternative idea. Did I see anywhere that I thought I could hide?
If you want to make a stealth roll, you think that given the situation, you could probably try to hide behind, if you succeeded, you could try to hide behind the cart. You could try to hide behind these undead rhinoceroses.
Yeah, I'm looking for like long-term hiding.
No.
What about like in the back of a cage?
I mean, the cages you can see through. You might be able to squeeze behind that winch.
That's really far back in there for me to sneak.
Yeah. Yeah. As you're watching from a distance, you can see this necromancer walks up to this cage here, and the warrior behind him follows him, and he opens the cage, and these sickly moose in the cage sort of try to push back away from the cage opening, the pen opening, and they begin to drag this moose out into the room and close the pen behind them. And the other moose continues to push up against the wall. And this moose is so weak, it's struggling to get away. They start dragging at these two people. They start dragging it toward the platform.
They're taking it towards the platform.
Yes.
Okay. I feel bad for that moose, but...
And the moose is crying out sad moose sounds.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike, look what he's doing to us. Oh, no.
Luke plugs his non-existent ears.
This is horrible. It is like we are being tortured into action to make podcast exciting.
And the necromancer nods to the skeleton, maybe says something you can't hear, and the skeleton begins turning the winch, and this platform rises up into the ceiling of this cave, into the darkness.
How slowly?
Pretty slow. I mean, it's moving, I don't know, let's say 5 feet around. So 5 feet every 6 seconds. It's going pretty slow.
Okay, I say we go now.
Yes, good idea. Xankath, you should tell us to do this.
Is that a good idea? I thought we were going to watch him for a day. Look,
Yes,
sometimes
but-
moose just die. It's a circle of life.
yes, but-
not in this case, the opposite. Like the square of undeath or something. But
Yes, but we could take out some of the zombie creatures while the necromancer is gone and not have to fight the necromancer at the same time.
Yes, it is perfect time. We can always strike and run away, but this will put considerable dent into operation.
okay.
Okay.
But the plan is to wait until the necromancer's all the way up, right? We're not rushing in right now when he's halfway up.
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You time it perfectly.
Give it however many rounds we need for 5 feet per round to do its thing.
Okay, so after 4 rounds, the lift is into the ceiling. Now, you don't know how much further it has to go before it stops.
I mean, roughly 100 feet would be my guess.
Yeah, you don't know if it has to go all the way up 100 feet.
Sure.
Or if there's something in between, or several somethings in between, or what. You don't know what is through that hole in the ceiling. The skeleton keeps cranking.
I vote we wait until the skeleton stops cranking.
No, I say we let the skeleton keep cranking.
Oh man, this is excellent sentence.
Family podcast, everyone. Family podcast.
We need to attack right away.
Okay, so you all charge into the cave?
Oh, there's no charging. I'm sneaking.
Okay.
Sneaking.
So you sneak and or charge, and we'll find out how this goes in 2 weeks.
It's going to be great.
It's gonna. Yeah, I can tell it's going to be just fine.
Oh, it's going to be awesome.
Thanks for listening to Tales of Bob. You can help the podcast by giving us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, by following us on Blue Sky, Facebook, and Instagram at The House of Bob, or by chatting with us on Discord. And most of all, by supporting us on Patreon. That's at patreon.com/The House of Bob. This show is possible due to all of our patrons who get exclusive one-shots, campaigns, and other cool stuff. You can also listen to the House of Bob podcast, which unlike Tales of Bob is not clean, but is a lot of fun, with campaigns in different systems such as D&D, Pathfinder, The Sprawl, Frontier Scum, OG, and more. Art and music are by Mike. Audio editing is by Christina. Thanks again for listening, and roll on.
Do you want to name any other hexes?
Can we change more forest to less forest?
Yep.
All right.
Thanks. Really, dryad trees should change to no trees.
Yeah. Yep. Uh-oh, I think Josh has been summoned.
He has.
Okay.
Yeah, let's wait a minute for him to come back.
Or just wandered off, one or the other. Yeah. It's hard to say.
I heard someone yell his name before he needed it.
You can make fires that have a smaller amount of smoke. I'm going to look it up and show you a video.
Well, smoke's not really the problem at night. The light itself is the problem at night. Smoke's a problem during the day.
Yeah, you can like
on an open plain.
You don't put this on the recording because I'll probably wrong. But you dig a hole, you start the fire in there, you dig another hole and build a tunnel. So that's like your wind tunnel. So then the light doesn't spread out everywhere. Oh. So you still use the heat. So you can build fires still, but yeah, it takes away the light part.
A thing which I must look up.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, a thing.
Watch out, it is a thing.
Mm-hmm. So I need to look up what this word even means.
Oh, fun.
Oh, no, if Mike has to use a dictionary, we are screwed.
Okay.
We're doomed.
Bless you, Aklep.
That was me.
Oh, sorry. Bless you, Jessica.
Yeah, let's suppose there's a big cart somewhere. Where's my drawing tools? Here we go. There's a big cart. Oh, it's got to be black, of course. That doesn't help me.
They're very fancy lighting effects, by the way.
Yeah, unfortunately, the drawing tools are not fancy. Well, it's going to have to be white.
Let us take bets on how long skeleton cranks. I am throwing down serious coin.
Join the Patreon and post your guess now.